Slotherhouse is a new horror film about a killer sloth.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up-and-coming content. Motivated to become sorority house president, Emily tries to take the fast track to popularity by adopting an adorable sloth to be the house mascot. However, Emily's plan to become president leads to the slow slaughter of their sorority sisters at the hands of her murderous sloth, Alpha. Yes, so this is a horror film about a killer sloth. I am all for these types of campy films that make absolutely no sense whatsoever. I'm just here to have some fun. And I was afraid with how Slotherhouse started because it felt like it was taking itself a little too seriously. There was really no comedy in the beginning of it. You saw some blood here and there, but I was afraid that it would take the idea of a killer sloth that roofied people and drove cars and used Google Maps. I was afraid it was going to take itself too seriously. Luckily, once we kind of got into the kills and the story of Emily trying to be this president at the sorority house, it understood its purpose and I loved it. It was hilarious. The sloth was absolutely adorable. And it was bloody. There were a lot of jokes from the sorority sisters about the sloth and how it's supposed to move very slow and it's killing people. And so there's a lot of jokes surrounding that which worked. And there was a lot of moments that I did find myself laughing. Then you see the sloth that is lurking in the background, starting to roofie people, and she's hiding in the bedrooms. And then when you have this sloth Alpha that's starting to kill people, it's hilarious within just those moments because it's absolutely ridiculous. A sloth that is terrorizing this sorority house and using Google Maps. There's actual scene of it driving and roofing people. It's so bizarre that you just can't help but laugh and have a good time with it. And I felt like the first 20 minutes, like I said, just felt like I couldn't get the vibe from this movie. I didn't understand what it exactly wanted it to be. But once you kind of get past those first 20 minutes, then it starts to really pick up. It becomes campy. The sorority sisters are embracing this sloth and they're having fun with her. But everything else in the background, you got the sorority sisters being killed one by this sloth. It's adorable, but terrifying at times. And I really like how this movie just ended up playing out, embracing the campy tone and having a lot of fun with it. Some brutal kills as well. There's blood that pops up on the screen and you don't know where the sloth is going to be. People are afraid that's going to be on the ceiling and it's going to come down and attack you. There's a girl in the hospital. The sloth is just in several different places. And you don't know what you're going to get with the sloth. It's going to kill somebody, but it's going to be brutal and it's going to be absolutely campy and fun to watch. So overall, Slotherhouse, there wasn't like an amazing story surrounding the sorority sisters. One girl wanted to become really popular, so she took a route of popularity. She wanted to be like an influencer, popular on social media. And she used the sloth as a way to get her there. And the sloth was not very happy with that. And so there's not like an amazing story for the human characters. I wasn't expecting that either. There were some, I guess, moments of these characters realizing what it means to be popular and being true to yourself. But it's not like the highlight of the movie at all. It's not like a moment where I thought, oh, this is really deep and, added some more depth to these characters. I could care less about them. I could care less if they die in the film or they make it out alive. I just here for a sloth that's killing people and I want to have a good time. And I got that with this film. I was afraid of how it started, but it ended up being a pretty wacky, just ridiculous movie. And those movies, they're not set out to be like groundbreaking horror films. It's just trying to do something silly, and I had fun with that. There's some movies that take these really ridiculous ideas and they think that it's going to be the best thing ever, and it takes itself way too seriously. That's not the case for this film. Slotherhouse had a lot of jokes about the sloth and it being slow, and it's everywhere killing people. And it's just an adorable sloth, and it's just pretty fun. So before I give you my score for Slotherhouse, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where Slotherhouse ranks amongst all the other 2023 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Slotherhouse a B-. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Slotherhouse, a new horror film about a killer sloth. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.